everybody. Welcome to State Farm NFL Matchup. Sal Paolantonio, Merril, Hoge,
Hello, Sal.
Ron Jaworski. It is Week 13, guys, and we have an unprecedented situation in the National Football League. 3 playoff teams, 3, count them, have serious issues at the quarterback position. We start with the Denver Broncos. They have benched Jake Plummer. You go to New York, Eli Manning is in a funk. And in Chicago, well, Rex Grossman, we don't know what Rex Grossman is, Jaws. He's up, he's down. It's boom or bust with this guy. Let's look. I know Hoge's not a stat guy.
They're usually useless when they come.
But let's look at his quarterback rating in the last 6 weeks. 10.2, 137.4, 36.8, 105.7, 84.1, 23.7, way down. It's like a yo-yo.
It's like Six Flags. It's like a roller coaster ride.
That's a good line. How'd you like that?
Will you guys just relax?
Okay, well, make sure you stay
When
right.
I will. I'll get to you. I'll get to you later.
Okay.
When you look at Rex Grossman on tape, the one thing that I see is good decision making. He's processing the information quickly and going to the right receiver. However, here he gets a little loose with the football. He gets a little bit loose with the football. That means the coaching staff must help him. They throw a lot of low percentage balls down the field, post, corner, square in. I think they need to get more short passes, high percentage passes, and a little more maximum protection to allow him to get comfortable. Relax. Rex is going to be fine.
Well, I do believe that Ron Turner, the offensive coordinator, does those things. And I've said this since we've been on the show. A coach has all the power but no control. Once you go inside the white lines, what you've been taught how to manage is up to you as the player. That's why when I look at Rex Grossman, he has enormous confidence. There's no question about that. The difference for him, or the challenge for him, can he manage that confidence? If he can manage it, he could be great. If he doesn't, he's going to be a player that doesn't play very long. But, studying the tape, too, everybody points the finger at Rex Grossman. They got some young wide receivers. Yeah. And at times, especially in the last matchup against Minnesota Vikings, those young wide receivers dumped on that young quarterback and made that young quarterback look bad. And I'm going to show you one play of the last matchup that illustrates this, because if you see this interception, you're like, what is Rex Grossman thinking? First thing, we got to identify safety. Single safety, Dwight Smith. Bernard Berrian, the wide receiver. That is going to be the focus. This is the route that he must run. Does a great job of, first of all, attacking the corner and the safety, both getting them vertically as he threatens the corner. But he should now bring his route flat across the field. That is what Rex Grossman is anticipating to happen, because that was what Bernard was supposed to do. From the end zone angle, you will see. If this league, what do we say, Jaws? You've got to throw with anticipation.
That's correct.
He knows Bernard now must make it across once the safety and the corner go threaten to that side. That is where he must take the route. But for whatever reason, Bernard Berrian does not make that adjustment. Based on the coverage he felt, he decided he was going to keep it vertically. But guess what? When Rex Grossman knows you should make that flat across the field, the ball is already gone. The fan looks at Rex Grossman and goes, what are you thinking? What are you doing? But this is a wide receiver mistake, not a quarterback mistake. So that's what I'm saying. Rex Grossman has to manage his confidence, no question. But they got some young wide receivers. Aside from Musa Muhammad, this is a young group. They have to mature and get better as well.
Our next matchup, Saints and Niners. And I want to stay with the quarterback theme, Jaws. Drew Brees, let's face it, shocked this league. He was injured. He was available. The Dolphins pass on him. Sean Payton, basically takes a risk with the guy, and he has just been gold for the Saints. He has a good field general, very accurate, and explosive in that offense from the start.
Oh, you are correct, old wise one. And this offense in New Orleans has been remarkable when you consider the time that they have been together. It's not been a team that's been working together for years. And Merril talked about the Chicago Bears and their young players not being on the same page, not working in harmony. Well, the antithesis of that are the New Orleans Saints. They are making adjustments on the move, and they are the right adjustments. And when you want to talk about explosive plays, you talk about the New Orleans Saints. They have 49 pass plays of 20 yards or more. That is the best in the NFL. Here's one of them.
This was last week against the Falcons. I want to start with pass protection. The Saints blocked with 8 to ensure a clean pocket for Drew Brees. Maximum protection has always been a signature of Sean Payton's offensive approach. When we switch to an isolation look from the sideline, you see Devery Henderson in the slot and Joe Horn split outside. With the 8-man protection, it's a 2-receiver route. Focus on Horn. His called route was a bow out. As Joe began his break to the sideline, he saw that corner D'Angelo Hall had taken that away. Watch how Horn adjusted to the coverage and converted his route on the move. He broke to the inside, away from Hall, and into a void in the secondary. Now let's look at this play from the all-22 perspective. Breeze had to read the coverage with the same set of eyes as Horn and simultaneously anticipate Horn's move to the inside. The ball is out of Breeze's hand before Horn is out of his break. The defense initially won, but Breeze and Horn countered and produced yet another explosive pass play for New Orleans.
Up next, the matchup of the week, the Cowboys and the Giants. What's wrong with Eli? Jaws has the answer.
That's right, Sal.
Okay, looking good. You know, Al, with your good driving record and your son's good grades, I think we can save you a few $100s.
That's great.
State Farm's got football fever.
I never get used to that.
You'll get it too.
That was excellent.
They love this time of year.
To see how much you can save, call an agent or visit statefarm.com.
The last sound you hear before you step on the field. Click, clack. I think the air is coming. Click, clack.
Click, clack. Click, crack.
I think the air is coming.
At Fred Meyer and Littman Jewelers, this 1-carat total weight diamond ring is $595. But during our 3-day sale, save $396 and pay only $199.
For all those special times.
Fred Meyer and Littman Jewelers.
Everyone is talking about one thing. Pirates! In 3 days,
We have our headache.
the biggest movie event of the decade is yours to treasure.
Welcome aboard.
Pirates. Own it on Disney DVD Tuesday, December 5th.
Millions of teens have found a whole new way to get high on drugs that are all over the neighborhood. Legal drugs they can get anytime they want, for free, in almost any home in America. Cough medicines, prescription painkillers. Last year, more teens intentionally abused them than ecstasy, meth, and heroin combined. Learn how to talk to your kids about the drugs they get at home at drugfree.org.
Babe, look. This sounds perfect. Low mileage, loaded, must sell, best offer accepted. This one's a real classic. A real classic.
Looking for the right vehicle? There's a channel for people like you. Get the whole story at Auto 889. Don't drive all over town looking for your next car. Find exactly what you want without leaving your home. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Auto 889. It's fast, it's easy, it's now.
State Farm NFL Matchup is brought to you by State Farm. Great service, great rates. It's all here. Nobody takes care of you like State Farm.
32 seconds to go. Giants with 2 timeouts. Manning to throw, 3-man rush. Has time, rolls right, sets, fires it right, and it's intercepted by Pac-Man Jones at the 49-yard line.
Bob Papa with the call on the New York Giants radio network. Eli Manning has thrown 15 interceptions, most in the NFC. Welcome back to State Farm NFL matchup. I'm Sal Paolantonio. The matchup of the week, Dallas Cowboys at the New York Giants, and this league is just topsy-turvy. A month ago, the Cowboys were a model of dysfunction. Now the Giants have come undone. And Jaws, we could sit here all morning long and talk about the problems for the New York Giants. But it begins with Eli Manning. And you have studied this guy every snap, every throw. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, there's no question, Sal. The quarterback, when you win, gets too much credit. When you lose a quarterback, it's too much blame. But Merril and I both take great pride in our preparation for the show by studying the tape. And we do our evaluations based on winning a world championship and being an all-pro type player, not being a starter in this league, not going 8-8, what it takes to be the very best. And to be the very best, you have to take care of the little things. Everyone does the big things. The champions take care of the little things. Right now, Eli Manning and the New York Giants are not taking care of the little things.
On this 4th and 3, it appeared to the untrained eye that Giants right tackle Kareem McKenzie was beaten, leading to pressure on Eli Manning that resulted in the incomplete pass. A study of the coaching tape showed me that Eli was the problem on this critical play. The ball was set just inside the right hash mark. Manning's drop should take him straight back where he should set and deliver the football. But watch closely as Eli dropped back. He drifted to his right, just outside the hash mark. This took him into McKenzie and defensive end Kyle Vanden Bosch. McKenzie did not get beat. The pressure on Eli was self-inflicted and prevented the completion to an open Tim Carter. Spin it forward. The Giants led 21-0 with just over 13 minutes to go. It was 2nd and 4. The Giants came out in an empty set. This really surprised me, especially with a struggling quarterback. Eli saw no safety in the middle of the field, correctly read blitz, and called Tiki Barber into the backfield to help with protection. You'll see that Manning perceived pressure and rushed his throw. It certainly didn't help that Plexico Burress quit on his route. This play was a microcosm of the Giants' collapse last week. Some curious play calling, but perhaps more importantly, correctable breakdowns in mechanics and reading progression by Eli Manning.
Over a month ago, you would not be able to use the word stability with the Dallas Cowboys because they were a train wreck, as you mentioned, Sal. But one thing that their offense, as I've studied their offense, that they do, they got great flexibility. You know, the Indianapolis Colts came into town. What did they do? They ran the rock. Thanksgiving, Tampa Bay rolls in, they threw the rock. Against the Giants, though, based on the problems they have, especially in their secondary, I would throw it if I was the Cowboys. They got great balance. They can do both. But I think the passing game will be highlighted. It's
going to be rough.
Tony Romo. How much does Bill Parcells love Tony Romo? This week in the New York Times, he compared him to Lawrence Taylor, said they had the same street smarts. How about that?
How can you compare a quarterback to an outside linebacker?
Our next matchup, the Titans and the Colts. And Hoge, not even you, your boy Jeff Fisher, thought that Vince Young would be able to win ball games this early in his career in the National Football League. But the guy, his numbers are not great, but he's a winner. On the field, he knows how to win.
He's a winner because he's 4-7. Are you considered
4-4 with Vince Young?
500 as a winner?
Give him some credit. Let it go. Let it go a little bit.
Listen, the Titans have done a great job of managing and hiding a quarterback, not highlighting him. The foundation for the Tennessee Titans, and I'm sure you didn't watch the tape, is running the football.
Hiding the quarterback?
Hiding the quarterback.
That fourth quarter, he was
You want to talk about the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
Until Matthias Kiwanuka gave him away, they ran three dirt balls.
It's part of the game, isn't it?
Now, the foundation, though, is running the football, if you want to talk about what the Titans do. Okay? And the Colts, we've talked about this many times. What do? They don't defend the run very well. They play pass. We're going to go to the coach's clicker because I got Jaws all fired up. We got to calm him down.
You all fired up.
And I'm going to show you what I mean about a defense that plays pass first. Because you have split backs. You have Travis Henry. You have two backs in the backfield. You got to anticipate, and Lendell White, you got to anticipate they're going to run the football. I want you to watch right here. That linebacker got anything to do with running the football as a running trap here? Is there anything right here that looks like pass? Absolutely not. This tells you a great example. Guys getting upfield using traps, a double team, blitz on the outside, and watch Lendell White. Love how he plays behind the pad, finishes the run. They gashed the Colts in the first matchup. They did not throw the football like Jaws wants to say because they hide their quarterback. They do not highlight him. They run the rock. So Indianapolis, I think they need to change their mindset. Let's play pass, and then we go to the quarterback and have a better chance to win this game.
Why is this so personal?
It's not personal. But you're not going to take one or two passes and say, now he's the new coming. He's winning.
I agree.
They won 4 games.
I think you evaluate a quarterback after a couple seasons. And
well then don't sit there and say he is here.
But I'm seeing a
either.
growth pattern that is ascending, not descending. So give the guy some props. But the guy that doesn't need props is Peyton Manning. And I'll tell you, when I look at the game the last time Tennessee played Indy, Tennessee blitzed one time that entire game. Marvin Harrison caught a touchdown pass on that one blitz. So spinning this forward to this game, Marvin Harrison last week only caught one pass. I think Peyton comes out of the huddle early in this game looking for 88, 88, 88, and gets him the ball early.
Well, everybody's going to want to see the next segment when these two guys to debate the decision to bench Jake Plummer.
Today, I earn rewards points wicked fast with my City Premier Pass credit card, and I do it blindfolded. First, I buy my tickets.
Which airline?
Any. I earn points on all the airplanes. Notice that I earn points for the miles I am flying. Mind you, I'm still blindfolded.
Don't forget, the airline still gives you your frequent flyer miles.
The City Premier Pass credit card is the fastest way to earn rewards points. Rewarding. Very, very, very rewarding.
My kids call me the finisher. Finish up in there.
Okay.
Finish your homework?
Yes.
Finish your vegetables. Something I thought I was finished with? Managing my acid reflux disease. I thought it was just bad heartburn, but my doctor said over time, stomach acid was damaging the lining of my esophagus. She prescribed Nexium, said I needed more than heartburn relief. My esophagus needed repair. One prescription Nexium pill a day not only relieves my heartburn, it healed erosions in my esophagus. So I don't just feel better, I am better. My doctor did say headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain could be side effects of Nexium, and other serious stomach conditions may still exist.
This holiday season, visit purplepill.com for up to $30 off your next prescription of Nexium.
I tell him you shouldn't do anything halfway. Let's finish up.
If you're without prescription coverage and can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Wouldn't it be great to hear exactly what you want on radio? Then say yes to over 130 channels of Sirius satellite radio. Say yes to 100% commercial-free music from rock to pop, hip-hop to country. Yes to every NFL game, the NBA, college sports, and NASCAR coming this January. Yes to comedy, news, talk, and more. To a subscription that's less than 50 cents a day. Say yes and join over 10 million listeners. Say no to regular radio. And now get a radio plus a 3-month subscription for less than $99. Sirius, the best radio on radio.
John Scheer, CEO and founder of Video Professor. You know, after teaching people how to operate their computers for over 15 years now, I'm amazed that there are still people that don't have computer skills, like Windows, word processing, the internet, and email. If you're looking for that new job, or maybe it's just balancing your budget, or even helping your kids with homework, these aren't handy skills to have, these are essential. If you're having trouble learning the computer, I'm going to help you out with a free learning lesson of your choice from Video Professor. Let me show you how simple this is. You put the CD in your CD drive. The lesson plays just like a video on your computer screen. The best part about this offer, this is free. You just pay a small shipping and processing charge, and I'll even refund that if you're not satisfied with my product. It's free, the risk is free, so what do you got to lose? Try my product.
To get your free computer learning CD, you must call now. Call 1-800-874-9138.
Second and 10 at the 15. Bills down 21-17 with 15 seconds left. Shotgun snap. Losman takes it, fires into the end zone. It is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Boy, I tell you, that's when JP just grew up.
Losman takes the snap, looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, directing traffic, throws it downfield, and it is caught by Roscoe Parrish. Yes, at the 23-yard line, and now they're in field goal range with a chance to win it. The snap, the kick is up. It is plenty of leg. It is good, and the Buffalo Bills have upset the Jacksonville Jaguars, and this team is in business, folks.
Our next matchup, the Chargers at the Bills. The Chargers have won 5 straight. The Bills have won 2 straight. And Jaws, J.P. Losman has played the Bills right back into the playoff picture. Who knew about that?
Of course, I knew, Sal. You know, Greg Cosell and I did some coaching in the offseason, and we got J.P. lifted up. But I love the theme of the show. You know, it's a quarterback show. That is good stuff. And I'll tell you what, we spent the last segment, Haji, talking about Vince Young. And, you know, everyone's going crazy how Vince Young is playing. Well, let me tell you, they ought to start going crazy the way J.P. Losman is playing.
Because he's actually playing very well.
He is actually playing very good football. Yeah. And here's the maturity and growth of a quarterback. Last year in his 8 starts, Losman was about 50% complete. This year, up to 64%. Now, here's the key statistic. Careful with the football. Only 2.8% of his passes are intercepted. That is less than Tom Brady and less than Chad Pennington. Careful with the football. That's important for playing the quarterback position.
Our next matchup, the Seahawks at the Broncos. Now, Jake Plummer in Denver, 39-15 as a starter. But Mike Shanahan believes that Jay Cutler, the rookie, gives the Broncos the best opportunity to win right now. But this is an unprecedented situation, Haji. Never has a rookie come in this late in the season to a playoff team to be the starting quarterback. But you have seen him on tape, so what makes him a special case?
Well, I think what makes him a special case is his willingness and his anticipation to throw the ball into tight windows, anticipating wide receivers coming open at a young age. I mean, we felt, both Jaws and I, in the draft, there's only one guy worthy of a first-round pick, and it was Jay Cutler. But watching him in the preseason and his ability to understand what's going on and throw it to those tight windows when wide receivers will show up is what really stood out for me. And I'm sure in practice it has done the same. So we had to go back to the preseason, but we've got some plays that'll show you what he does better than Jake Plummer. The anticipation and the awareness to know where everything is. There's Jay Cutler. He's always under the center, right, Josh?
Usually.
Tight end's going to run a crossing route. Now, there's the route combination, but we're going to have to go to the end zone after we see the play fake to really appreciate how he gets the ball to the tight end who's coming across, because he's going to have pressure. But when you're a young guy, usually when you get pressure, guys want to run right away, or they make bad decisions. Well, watch this. Watch how smooth he is. Little Tom Brady, looks downfield, understands where his tight end is, understands the pressure, feels that, and then he moves as he looks down here. He never looks to just run the football. Perfect throw on the run to his tight end. Go to the Detroit game. End zone angle really shows about anticipation, windows, the tight end, going to come to a seam route down the middle. But watch the linebacker, watch the coverage, watch where he's open. He's not open now. But Jay Cutler's already decided he knows where the ball must go into that small window between two defenders where only his tight end can make the catch. The anticipation, the willingness to throw it into tight windows is what really makes him special. Made him special in college. He didn't have all the weapons they'd had at USC and Texas. He played with lesser talent. But this guy is the best, anticipating in those tight windows and gives them more of a vertical threat than Plummer did.
Nice job. You're doing passing plays now. You are learning, my
Coming
friend.
around, brother.
I'll tell you what, I actually like this move. Mike Shanahan has always been a great designer of offense. And with Jake Plummer, who did a nice job, by the way, with the Broncos, no one should be dissing Jake Plummer. I think he's played very, very well. But you only had the horizontal passing game with Jake. Very few balls down the field. The arm strength of Cutler now gives you the vertical game. The big plays will come.
You know, I'm a humble guy. And Josh, I would like to just say, after watching Thursday Night Football, that you were right about Carson Palmer and I was wrong. He is definitely a stud.
That's unprecedented. He put the latte down. He's watching the game now.
Next, we will examine why Jaws was all wrong about the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
This group, come on.
It's not easy going it alone. That's why we're making it easier than ever to get a State Farm agent for car insurance. Call an agent's office 24/7. Stop by or go to statefarm.com to get an agent who's there for you. Online, on the phone, or in the office. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Today I earn rewards points wicked fast with my City Premier Pass credit card, and I do it blindfolded. First, I buy my tickets.
Which airline?
Any. I earn points on all the airplanes. Notice that I earn points for the miles I am flying. Mind you, I'm still blindfolded.
Don't forget the airline still gives you your frequent flyer miles.
The City Premier Pass credit card is the fastest way to earn rewards points. Rewarding. Very, very, very rewarding.
Tell her how your love has grown with the Journey pendant for $89. The Jewelry Exchange imports diamonds direct from site holders and manufactures jewelry using the latest technology. Compare the top chain store's 91-point platinum band for $4,100 with the Jewelry Exchange's 1 carat for $13.90. 2-carat Tunnel of Love bracelets are $3.99, 3-stone $139, and 1-carat studs $3.99. The Jewelry Exchange guarantees their jewelry to appraise for double. Buy factory direct and save. The Jewelry Exchange with superstores nationwide.
What's up? Nothing. Check this out. Is that what you call a chair in Minnesota? It's game time. Bring it! Oh, yeah.
Get the widest selection of your favorite team's gear at NFLShop.com.
I want that!
NFLShop.com.
Turn left.
So left up here.
Is that the new BlackBerry from Sprint?
Yeah, fast downloads, GPS, my calendar. I'd be lost without it.
That's cool.
BlackBerry devices powered by Sprint. Now with real-time GPS capability.
So he's really...
Yeah. So left up here.
Get new BlackBerry devices at Sprint or Nextel stores or call 1-8-SPRINT-BIZ and get on the nation's largest mobile broadband network. Sprint. Power up.
Hi, honey. We're here to help you decorate.
Sorry, guys. I went to the Home Depot. Oh, no, she's the decorator.
Come on, Warren.
Introducing Holiday Home Accents from the Home Depot. An exclusive new line of decorations and accessories to help fill your home with holiday cheer. Holiday Home Accents. Only at the Home Depot.
Come to the Mercedes-Benz winter event now through January 2nd and see all the exciting rides we have to offer. There's sure to be something for every wish list.
Okay, here are the showtimes. Midnight, Saturday night on the West Coast. Very popular show. Sunday morning on ESPN at 8:30. Before you head out to church, get the Gospel of the Coaches tape from Hoge and Jaws. Right, Jaws?
That's right, Sal.
Our next matchup is the Dolphins and the Jaguars. The suddenly never say die Dolphins. Joey Harrington has won 4 straight. Here are the notches on Joey Harrington's belt. Chicago, Kansas City, Minnesota, and his old team, Detroit. Now, you have popped in the coach's tape. What is working for Joey Harrington and the Dolphins offense?
He's playing very well. That's obvious, Sal. But I once had an offensive coordinator tell me the quarterback position is played above the neck. Play smart. Joey Harrington's doing that. That the quarterback position is played below the waist. A little movement, mobility in the pocket to throw the football. But the other thing that Joey Harrington is now showing me is a very strong and a very accurate throwing arm. On this 3rd and 7 against Kansas City 3 weeks ago, you see 3 receivers to one side of the formation. The Chiefs played Tampa 2 with linebacker Kawika Mitchell running down the middle seam. The Dolphins anticipated the coverage, primarily used in 3rd and long situations. The route combination was designed to attack Mitchell. Derek Higgins from the inside ran a curl route. Wes Welker ran down the hole. Mitchell's reaction would tell Joey Harrington who to throw the ball to. Mitchell jumped Higgins at the first down marker. Joey went over the top and delivered a strike to Welker for 30 yards. Great read, accurate throw. This isolation replay really showed how the route combination by Higgins and Welker put Mitchell in a bind. Mitchell stayed underneath, allowing Welker to attack the void between the safeties. That's a big-time NFL throw.
When I played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, I used to stand by our defensive coordinator at the time, Dom Capers, who was the defensive coordinator for the Miami Dolphins, and I learned more about defense during the course of practice than at any time in my career. You know, I'm studying the tape and watching Detroit Thanksgiving. They're playing a lot of 4-3. They're predominantly a 3-4 team. But then, you know, I start thinking of Dom. He's always adjusting to the opponent. Detroit likes to throw the football a lot. That's why they play their 4-3. Jacksonville, though, they like to run the football. I would expect him to use a lot more of his 3-4. I think that's better to stop the run. Dom Capers, one of those great defensive coordinators that turned this defense around. Jason Taylor having an amazing year. Could be defensive MVP, but I expect a lot of 3-4 in this one to defend Jacksonville.